I don't know what the hell we got here. Good morning. It almost seems like my camera angled off a little bit. I don't know, man. I'm going to have to move this over here. Going to have to move this over there like that. So we got a little bit more of a landing pad here. The angle just looks off from the camera to whatever I'm getting on the screen. I don't know. I don't know. I slept too late. That's what happens when you stay up too damn late. I didn't go to bed till 2:30 again. Talked a little bit to Kiwi and then had to go to bed. I got three. Count them. Well, I got this package from Coin Crew. I got 1, 2. Where's the other one? 3 WWP auction packages, and we got to open these up because I know there are more coming this next week. Some bigger stuff too. So we got to get this stuff open. I've been hanging on to these 3 all week, hoping there'd be more WWP auction packages, but there wasn't. Oh, and whoever sent this one right here from the West Coast, whose last name begins with a famous personality named Hunter. No, and not that Hunter either. I don't think I've ever done business with you. I don't think. I'll look you up in my book by the address, but I don't recognize the name. So I don't know who sent this to me is what I'm trying to say, folks. This one, of course, came from See Happy Chappy. This one, of course, came from Cash Money. And this one came from a person whose name I don't recognize, so I don't know if I told you anything. But I will get you looked up and written down. This is from the Coin Crew, and they don't mind that I show you their address because they would like to have your business. All right, let's open that bad boy up. I don't know what's in it this week. I didn't buy much, I can tell you that. Might have bought gold, that's about it. Let's open that thing up. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you did see my Angry Warrior package opening tool. Uh-oh. That one's got to stay in there. That's the whole package. That's the entire package right there. Looks like I did buy a little gold. But hey, a little platinum too. I think that goes separate. What did we buy here? This is a this is a 2000 partially colorized silver eagle in the box yet. Still got the plastic on it. So we're going to just take that plastic and peel it up and over. I think I have another one of these. Pretty sure I do. But yeah. Oh man, everything about this is wrong. Everything about this is wrong. You can't get it out. Somebody put it in the wrong capsule. Here's the deal. This capsule has a lip on it. All right. That's what that is. I have another one of these. I have now 2 of them from 2000, and I would like to get the other one. I got another one from 1999. That's when these were done. So if anybody's got a 1999, I'll buy that one from them. Same color scheme, everything. Same color scheme, everything. Says 2000 right there on the bottom. It is a Type 1, of course. And this was made by the, colorized by the Morgan Mint. This was before I knew anything about coin collecting, and I was buying overpriced shit from the Morgan Mint and Government Mint and those places that you see in magazines. So, and I bought there for a few years. So I do have a 1999 and a 2000. Same thing. Now I got two 2000s. I'd like to have a 1999 also. It's only colorized on one side. So let's do that. Here, I will show you something. It will have this certificate of authenticity in it, which if you will notice that says absolutely fucking nothing. It is genuine legal tender struck by the U.S. Mint, emitted 1 full ounce of 999 pure silver, and measures a massive 40.6 millimeters in diameter. That's bringing uncirculated silver dollars been enhanced by a unique colorization process. That's it. That's all that's on it. So, what you will find is that these coins are just, when they were purchased, are completely overpriced. And they just take advantage of people, and that's kind of why I like Frosty's series on this stuff. But this one's got the plastic on the outside, which I thought was kind of neat. Somebody kept that on there. It doesn't do anything, but kind of nice just to see the sticker on it. They threw that away. All right, I'm just going to put that back in plastic. We're going to leave that in plastic bag, and I'll take it out and put it in my box with my other examples. You guys could have bought them at one time from me for a race win, but nobody did, so I put them back away. Squeeze as much air out as possible. And there we go. Just like that. Why did I do that? Why did I buy that? Anyway, I paid $38 for it. That's not a bad price for an Eagle. And a little bit of mineral spirits will take that paint off. Do nothing else, but I figure it'd be worth something in the future. So, oh God, coffee. Oh God, coffee. Well, I didn't buy a whole hell of a lot this last auction. I didn't have the money, but I did buy this. I did buy a 10th ounce of platinum. I don't have enough platinum, and I don't get it all the time. Hey, Mrs. Coin Crew, how are you? Yeah, it did. It went cheaper than a regular Eagle, and that's why I bought it. But, you know, I had, like I told you guys, I had another one. Hold up, I got an itchy ear. I don't know. I get itchy ears from those ear cups on earbuds. I don't know what it is. Just give me itchy ears. Yeah, it says repaying the real coin. That's what it says. And I have a 1999 and 2000. I think that was the only 2 years they were offered. I don't know that for a fact, but I have both of them. Now I have two from 2000. I'd like to get another one from 1999 just to have two of them. But I'm sure they're out there. There are other people as stupid as me that bought them. You know, as naive as me. I won't say stupid, as naive as me, because I learned over the years that that stuff was overpriced and not the best. So, yeah, and I got 2 tubes of fake eagles off of Facebook, and I got half my money back on them, and I was lucky to do that. Oh shit! There we go. Platinum eagle down for the count. Platinum. I love platinum. I don't know why. I have like 21 ounces. No, 20. About 25 ounces, I guess, of platinum. Of which 20 ounces of that, 21 ounces of that's in a commercial vault. The other 4 or 5 ounces is what I just bought here. But yeah, I buy platinum every once in a while. Platinum's cool. It's going to go up. It'll all go up. Ooh, just like that. It'll all go up. Why? It's not that this is going up, it's that your dollar is going down. So when it reaches its zenith, its highest point, that's when we get out of it, because they will reset the dollar into something else. The United States is not going to go broke. It won't declare bankruptcy. So what do you think is going to happen? If there's no chance that the United States will declare bankruptcy, what do you suppose is going to happen? The dollar will be reset to something. But to what? It'll be a digital dollar, I can guarantee you that, but it's going to have to be backed by something more than faith and trust. It will be backed by assets. And that will be assets that look like this. Oh, what else I got in there? What is this? Oh, I bought those 2 tokens too. Or 3 tokens. We gotta look at those. Yeah, it'll be backed by this stuff right here. You see that? That's what it'll be backed by. Let's see if we can get this to where I can get it to focus. God damn it. How about that? Yeah, there you go. 10th ounce eagle. That, of course, would be upside down. It always is. There we go. I'm not taking it out until I find another flip to put it in. Okay, it says, where is that package of flips? I got it up here someplace. I don't know where it's at. Here it is. Found it. This is coming back to you, Miss McCoin Crew. One of these days when I get enough of them. I think this one's about full. I'll get another bag and put them in there. But we get each one of them periodically. Yeah, we'll get a 1999 yet. So there we go. That's what your new digital currency is going to be backed by. It'll be backed by gold. You can just bet your ass on that. All right, so we got to put that in there. We got to change the flip on that. And then let's look at the other gold I bought. I bought this gold. I wonder how many of these I got. I had to count them, but I got quite a few of these little bastards. Upside down. Just sure as shit. By the time I get it to focus, there you go. I got a Canadian maple. Going to be upside down. No, the right side up. 1 gram. There's a 2020. I'll bet I got damn near 20 of these. I'd like to get 1 gram of these. 31, 32. That'd be kind of cool, just to have one whole ounce of grammars of that particular type of grammar. All right, and the other thing we got were some tokens, and this one looks like aluminum, or feels like anyway. Colorado sales tax, state treasurer, and this one's got the hole in it, which is what tokens I kind of like with holes in. 1/5 of a cent series sales tax token, A35. All right, that's kind of a cool token. And we'll put that right there. Then we got this one, and there's a reason I bought these. Well, I'll show you here in a bit. It's kind of hard to focus everything. Damn, man. It's gonna be a bitch. This is that one with the P on it. You guys remember? Shit. There, maybe I can get it to fucking come in now. God damn. This fucking pissing me off real quick. Little bitty bastard. Pit. Vending token. Let's look at the other side quick before it's the same on both sides. Pitt. Now that could be Pittsburgh, that could be Pitt, anything. Pitt vending. And then we got this one. Little bitty guys, big as the end of my finger. Come on. To make change correct for 1 sales tax payment. Shit, and then I would have it upside down. I'm telling you what, these little bastards are Arizona State Tax Commission. Total deuce. But that's just to make, upside down. That's just to make oh, come on. Really hard for me to do. These little bastards. Well, I tried. All right. All right, let me just read it to you. It says, to make change for correct sales tax payment, it's 1 So I think it's just 1 cent, but I don't know what that is. Kind of a neat little token right there. And you see how small these little bastards are there. There's my finger. Here, I'll lay that right there on my nail. That won't stay. I just lay it right there. You see how big that is? That's as big as my fingernail. That's how little that bastard is. Here's the other one that's just slightly bigger. Just slightly bigger, as you can tell. Here, let's put this one on top of that one. Look at how much size difference there is in those two little bastards. That's just amazing. And they're in really good shape. But this is the one I wanted right here. This, that 1/5 cent series sales tax token, A35. That's what I wanted. It was the A35 and the hole in the middle. Hi, dear. You want to be famous? That's why I wanted those. All right. That's all we got from the Coin Crew. So let's put that. Let's put that in here. Because this all goes out to my other safe. That doesn't stay in here. Except for these tokens right here. Those tokens are getting shipped. I have a gentleman in New Zealand that collects tokens. And he will be getting these. I just sent him like 40, 50 tokens for his collection. So those will stay in here and those will be going to him. All right, these will be going on to my safe. Let's open up this one from Cash Money, should we? I think we might need my other tool. We might need my other tool. My other package opening tool. Well, not immediately, it doesn't look like. There we go. Yeah. Come on. I try to save these bags much as I can. You guys know that. All right. We got that side open about as far as she'll go. Stay put. All right, that one's open about as far as she's going to go. So we're just going to go right here to like that. Open that like that. We got a little flap that we're saving there. Just like that. See how we did that? How that gets open? So we can actually use that again. Yeah. All right. We got the card. That's how you know it's from WWP auction. And you can, and he's got it taped in there pretty good. So let's see if we can rip that out of there and save this bag. Otherwise, I have to cut it open. There we go. I think we got it out. Yeah, we did. We actually saved that bag. Look at that. That's great, man. All right. I got a pan out of pay dirt bag today. So I'm going to do that. I want to make a video on pew-pews over here on the table. You can see them over there on the table. I got quite a few. I make a video on carry pews. This is a 2021 2-ounce Canadian twin maple. Okay, that's like $4.34. Let's get out our handy dandy little spreadsheet here and take a look at that and maybe mark it off. What day did I buy that? My guess is I bought that on Saturday, but I don't know for sure. $4.34 right up there at the top on the Saturday or Sunday. Nope, that was Monday, by golly. Bought that one on Monday. So we can cross that one off. That was donated by Pedro and Sam M. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for donating that. And we will keep this. We will keep this with all the rest of them right here until everything is in. Until everything is in, and then I can throw all that stuff away. And if you write a personal little note on them, like this one, Swamp Dog wrote on that one, I will save those. They go in my box, my cigar box up there. I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying if you do, that's what I want to do with them. And then I got another little book. I got a sticker book, and then I got a book for those also. For the nice little notes and the nice little little sayings and whatever that I get from people. It's I figure they should have a little bit of recognition for that. Don't you? Don't you think they should? I think they should. Oh, that's a big chunky coin. God, dog, man. All right. Huh. Not quite long enough, are you? Little knife. Not quite long enough, are you, little knife? There we go. You got your cut. You got your cut anyway. Get in there. There we go. That tape is good and strong, man. Good and strong. You think by looking at that, how difficult that is to open, that I need to sharpen my knife. But if you look at this, that edge gets so gummed up with tape and stuff that has to be cleaned off with alcohol every once in a while. And that's just, it's razor sharp again. But it seems like it's not. All right. There we go. We'll show you the ugly lady first. Oh, actually, that's a... man. That's a pretty good visage of the queen. Let me see if I can get her back just a little bit. There we go. Pretty good visage of the queen. And it, oh God, I turn it like this. Oh Lord, and then I got there. How's that? Oh man. Now we can go like this, something like that. I don't know. Where is that light coming from? Up there. Okay. Pretty nice. 2 ounce. I don't think I got a 2 ounce. 2025. Hey, Daviolio. I didn't see the other I. Daviolio. Daviolio or Daviolio? I don't know. It's like from Cornholio. But yeah, that one's That one's a decent maple. It is a 2-ounce. Look how thick that thing is, man. So I wonder if you could find a capsule for that so quick. That one's kind of cool. Let's see. Let's just set that up, shall we? Oh, come here, you little bastard. That goes in my collection also. You know how that goes, guys. This shit goes in my collection. Can I put it up there closer? I'll put it down there closer. That stuff all goes up there. There's my 2 terabyte hard drive. That sits up there. And then I got my control for my light over here. I don't even know why that's up there, actually. Let's open this one from C. Happy Chappy. Maybe I can keep this one too, because this one is not U.S. postal. So I can maybe reuse this one. Maybe I can reuse this one. And not have to pay the post office to reuse one of their packages again. See, that's the thing. If I reuse this box, I'll have to pay the same price as if it was new. If I reuse these, I have to I'd have to repay the price as if it was new. And it's been cut. I'm not going to pay that money. I burn them. All right, what do we got in here? There's something large in here. Oh, man. Well, it's glued. Oh, there we go. And that one's it. Yeah, I saved that one too. That one's good, man. Yeah, I saved that one too. That's a good deal. Yeah, I can reuse that one. All right, there we go. That one's stay over there. Okay, let's see what we got here. Open up. Oh, and he put that in a separate little bag. That's sweet, isn't it? All right, this is, the donator is Jeff C. Thank you, Jeff C. This is a 210 American Vets Disabled for Life commemorative silver dollar. I believe I have more of those. And I just made the announcement yesterday on, I think it was MLZB's stream. Might have been on Steve Looking for Silver. I'm not sure. I just got a bump up in my VA disability from 70 to 80%. So we got that done, but we have a ways to go yet. And someone then suggested in chat that the last 20% is unemployability. Well, I'm 69 years old. I'm not really employable anyway, but I could work if I could walk. All right, let's see what, 329. What day did I buy that one? That one looks like, whoo, right away on Saturday I bought that one. We'll just cross that one off. Saturday only have 2 items left. Sunday only have 2 items left. Monday is the day that I got lots of stuff. So, all right. So we'll put 329 in the pile. Really, really good. All right. We'll stick you back in there. Come on, get in there. And into the drawer you go until this next week. Because I know that the clock is coming for sure. Probably be here later in the week, but we'll see. I get notifications sometimes. Let's look at this long thing here, should we? I don't know what this is, but there's something from WWP. Huh, I don't know. There's something from WWP. I don't know what it is. Oh, I think I know. I may have gotten one of these already. I think WWP actually sent me one. Yeah. It's another challenge coin. I have one. Now look at that one. This is the one I did receive. So how many different ones are there? Ooh, I'm going to have to start a collection, looks like. Let's read this, shall we? Special gift for you. With deep gratitude for your outstanding dedication to and support of Wounded Warrior Project, I hope you will accept this limited edition gift, WWP Challenge Coin. I present it to you on behalf of everyone here at WWP and the many injured warriors you help through the kindness and continued compassion. You are an invaluable member of our family. Signed, Michael S. Lennington, Lieutenant General, U.S. Army Retired, Chief Executive Officer, Wounded Warrior Project. I don't know General Lennington, not Millington, Lennington. I do not know him. Not that I would know every general officer in the Army, but there are a lot of generals now. So we will take the coin off of the card. This is a good idea they came up with this year. I think it was a good idea anyway. Now let's look at the back of both of these coins. Look at the back of this one. See if I can see if we can do it like that. There we go, like that. Really hard to see. It's dark. All right. We're going to have to do this. There's still some glue on that. I'm going to take that glue off. It's some of that snot glue. You know, you have to just rub it until it comes off. I call it snot glue. Come off there, you son of a bitch. A little more snot glue on there yet. I don't know. Maybe won't be able to get it off. Where'd it go? Well, won't be able to put it in the trash, I guess. We're just going to do it like this. There you go. The greatest casualty is being forgotten. See, I got a little snot glue up there underneath my thumb. All right. And this is what's on the back of the other one. So I got two different coins, man. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see if I can put that one up here. That's a different color, different design. I like that. Let me see. Here's my other one. Nope, that's not it. We'll put that one back here like that. We'll lay Meg down for a little bit. Meg can take a rest. There we go. I like that, man. That looks good. That looks good. All right, let's open this one up. We're not going to be able to save this one, so we're just going to cut this bad boy right open. Oh. Yep. I'll find a bag for it later. There you go. You got all of the pertinent information from the U.S. Mint, 2010, American Veterans Disabled for Life Proof Silver Dollar, 90% silver, 26.73 grams. Why they don't make them in an ounce, just West Point Mint. And they're 350,000 across all options. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I believe I have a couple of them. And let's see what we got on the other side. If I can even, yep. Bam. We got underneath and lift it up with something. That be the coin right there. That be the backside. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll put that one right here, I think. We'll just set it up like that. Because we do have one more, and I don't know. The one that I didn't recognize the man's name. But we will look it up and see. We're going to have to move some of this stuff out the way. So we're going to move this guy over here. Yep. Move this keyboard back just a bit. Move him over here like that. We'll put that maple back here. Yeah. Put these bad boys back here. Oh, we'll put that one right there like that. Yeah, that one looks good. All right, that looks good. That looks good. All right, did I save this one? Well, I can still use it, but it's got to be folded in half. Well, we can still use it, I guess. All right, then we got this one. I can't show you the guys, the front of this because so I'm going to have to do this down here if we can't. All right. I think we can save that one. There we go. Well, I got to save that address on there. I haven't done that yet. I got to do the looking up thing. All right. Okay. All right. Taking you out of that goofy little bag there. I don't know. Maybe I can save that too. Yeah, might be able to save that. All right. See, that's the problem with me is that I save so much shit that I got a room full of shit. I'm gonna have to burn all these days. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I don't know what I don't have any idea what I bought. I didn't see a card. Did I see a card? Yeah, I don't know. Card might be in here. I don't know. Oh, hey, this was the win. I know where this is from. This was the win from the Mega Race. I did win something from the Mega Race, and this comes from Cards. God, card collector. Oh shit. Come on. Think, buddy. Think, buddy. Do I have any stickers? No, I do not. I thought about getting some, and maybe I will in the future, but I don't. I thought about getting poker chips to start with, but maybe a sticker would be cheaper. No, I do not. But these are going to my nephew, believe it or not. Let's see. You may have a card. Get them. You may have a card. Dabby. Okay. Good. I can do that. Chef name. You are a chef at a restaurant. That is cool. I have a chef here I worked for a few years. Her name is Jessica Goodale. Well, not Goodale now. That was her maiden name. Anyway, I have to look up her married name. But I actually did a little bit of prep work for her. And I was the chief bottle washer. I was the dishwasher. But I did get to do a little prep work. She was teaching me how to cook until I could not do it anymore. And yeah, so I got a little bit more respect for chefs than a lot of people do. I can tell you that. Wow, that's some tape, buddy. That's all I can tell you. Something trading cards. What the hell is his name? Come on, you guys. Trading cards. Shit. The B&B? Something like that. All right. We got tape. Look at this. Oh, nice little card in there. Go Gary. We congratulate on your WWP win with me. Tommy Guns trading cards. Yep. Included in the stack are cards donated by other people. Stephanie, 1 bits. Kiko Serve. Stephanie, bits. Kiko Serve. Robert Caldwell, as well as from myself, including some great cards and silver. Have a blessed week and join me every Tuesday on Tommy Guns Trading Cards. That's right. Tommy Guns Trading Cards. I do get 1 gram of silver. And we have to look at that because it is a little guy. That's a Val Canby. And it came on, yeah, it's a Val Canby. 1 grammer. Cool. That's cool. Val Canby 1 grammer. We'll lay that down there. I'm trying to get all this tape off of here so we can open these up and actually look at them. Because we got some decent cards in here. Let's see if I can get that. All I want is just a little corner that I can, god damn it. And then that little corner turned into a strip. All right, there we go. Now we didn't get all that off. Maybe I don't want to leave that. Because he's got it in these nice, These nice cellophane bags. Look through see-through bags there. I will take all the tape off of these. Okay, there's one that's open. Ooh. There's two that's open. There's three. There's four. And there's five here. This one's from Robert Caldwell, and it's still got price sticker on it. So them ain't cheap cards. This one's got Bits's and a little thank you sticker on it. See that? Got a little thank you sticker. And it's got a card inside. Maybe I did buy this one. I don't know, man. Courtesy of Bits. Stephanie Bits. That's this card right here. The WWE Trading Cards 2023. There's 7 cards in that pack. It is not open, and I am not opening it. No siree. Hey, Ink Man. How you doing, buddy? We're just looking at some WWP stuff. That was from Stephanie Bits. All right, we're going to lay them right there for right now. And this one. This is a, wow, hard to see, dark card. Dark card. Pat Tillman, ooh, Arizona State University. That's a prism card. It's got that little gold thingy, bar brass thingy up there. That's in a, it's in a case thing. Number 100, Panini, Pat Tillman. And that comes from Robert Caldwell. That one, real nice too, man. It's, yeah, trying to, I don't know. That's Pat Tillman, man. That's a nice card. And that's in a case. So we'll lay that one right down there for right now. And then we got, what do we got here? That's a dark card too. It's a baseball card, though. Austin Charles from the Kansas City Royals. And that's from Kiko. See, now this is how I remember baseball cards. Stats on the back, pitcher on the front. And that one is from Kiko Surfs. All right, we'll lay that one right there. And this one says WWP on it. This is Caleb Williams, Chicago Bears. Cool. Nice. Lay that one right there. And what do we got here? We got Mark McGwire. Ooh, really? From the Oakland A's. And that one's, and who's that? And Deion Sanders is in there too. Oh, God, I got to look at some of these. Oh, come on there. There's more than one card in there. Here's Matt Olson. And there's Deion Sanders. Nice. I like that card. And we got Matt Olson from the A's. All right, those two there. And then who else is in there? There is Hunter Dozier from the Kansas City Royals. I'm getting a lot from Kansas City Royals. I wonder why. And the A's. Royals and the A's, it seems like. Who else do we have in there? Okay, we got Matt Olson, Deion Sanders, Hunter Dozier, and there we go, Mark McGwire. That's a nice card there. I don't care what anybody says. Okay. We got to go back through this bunch. Make sure that's the only one that's in there. That is the only one that's in there. Okay. I have to look and make sure now. This Austin Charles, that's the only one that's in there, is it? Or not? Come on there, you. Yes. That's the only one that's in there. You have to put that back in that little protective sleeve there. Uh-huh. Come on, you. There we go. Put that back in that little protective sleeve. That one I know I'm not. Okay, those are all over there now. And this one I know is a single. That one is in a case. That one's kind of cool. You talk about getting a... Here, this one's got quite a few in. Wow, man. Emergent. Denver Broncos. Bo Nix. Denver Broncos, really? Those are quite the cases that they put those in, so they can't get bent. Then who we got here? Nick Allen from the Oakland A's. That's how I remember baseball cards right there. And we had a whole bunch of them when I was a kid, and I'm sure they all went into the fire. Same with my comic books. Francisco Morales. From the Phillies. I don't know if my daughter's into baseball or not. That one could go to her. Seems like she lives in Philadelphia. Chipper Jones. What else we got? Josh Lowe. Some of these guys I never heard of. Some of them I did. The Tampa Bay Rays. That's his debut card. Huh. Cool. And then we got, who do we got here? Jose Miranda from Minnesota Twins. Hey, Humble, how you doing, buddy? There's the back of his card. Josh Miranda from the Twins. I quit following Major League Sports, I don't know, 25 years ago. Ty Cobb card, really? There's a card they should be in a. That's cool. Well, you know where them are going, don't you? I'm keeping this, but all these right here are going to my nephew, who has that little bitty sports museum in his house. That's just cool as shit. Yeah, I kind of wonder if he would like those. I'll have to text him today and see. Yeah, I'd keep this little note too. Included in the stack are cards donated by other people. Stephanie Betts, Kiko Serve, Robert Caldwell, and from Tommy Gunn also. So very nice. I didn't know that there was still a big thing for sports cards. I really didn't think there was, but you know, that's just me because I don't watch them professional babies anymore. Because in my humble opinion, that's what they all are, big babies that play a game and they get paid handsomely for it. Guys that perform essential tasks like plumbers and electricians and construction guys and car mechanics and teachers all get paid shit for working hard. Well, these guys get paid to play a game. I'm not saying they're not working hard at playing their game. They are. But and it's like I'm not saying that WWE wrestlers are not athletes, because they are very athletic, very, very athletic. However, uh, it's still a game. It's for public consumption. It's Christians versus the Lions. It's gladiators. It's to keep you preoccupied and your mind off of the real problems in the world and with our government in our country. Just just to keep you just to keep your mind elsewhere. Hey, freaking awesome! About time you got here. What was I going to do without you this morning? Coffee. You know, I'm drinking in my coffee. Well, I got my ounce of silver in there, but I'm about a half teaspoon of honey and oh, that joint medicine for horses is in here. Glucosamine chondroitin with hyaluronic acid. A little bit with the honey, with the coffee. No sugars. Nope, no sugar. Quit eating sugar a long time ago. The only time I will ever eat sugar is if I have breakfast cereal, and I don't eat breakfast cereal anymore. Thanks, buddy. Well, we went through the stuff, and it was a very, very good package. Good packages. I like I like this from the Wounded Warrior Project. They send these out to everybody who donates. and it gives you the meaning of challenge coin. And who were some of the first people to have challenge coins or special forces back in right after Vietnam? Because I presented one to a Vietnam vet, World War II. He sat out Korea and then he went back to Vietnam, vet, and he says, "What is this?" And I told him what it was and how you used it, and he had never heard of such a thing. So it's a more after Vietnam kind of thing. More after a Vietnam kind of thing. So that's cool. That's cool. Those cards are... I wouldn't collect these anymore, but my nephew sure likes them. Anything I get that's sports related, he would like most often buys from me. So I don't know. Been that kind of day. I need to do a video, guys. You see I need to do a video and put online, and I found out how I have to do it. You see all my pews there on the table. We were going to do a video, and then I was going to post that. I started, you'll notice over here, I have all my compacts, and then I'm over there, I got my, I don't want to say, they're kind of like a, smaller than a compact, but bigger than a sub or a micro. It's kind of like they're subcompacts, and I would say subs probably. One is classified, they're classified as micros, but they're not really micros. I have a micro up there, like my Ruger LCP LCRs. Those are micros. These are subcompacts over here. And we'll get into which ones they are and what I think are better carry options. But my God, a couple of them I have are so small I can wear them appendix. And I'm a fat guy. I got a belly. All right. I can wear those appendix all day and not feel them. The only thing that I have to get a better holster. That's all. Because when I sit down, the holster digs into my leg right here. So I just need a better holster. That's all. Yeah, I know. I don't have a dog anymore. My dog got killed, buddy. You know that avatar I have with that terrier on the snow looking at you. He died a year ago, January. So the mailman got his ass. He was getting old. He missed a step. Mailman got him. He liked to chase the mailman. He liked to chase the neighbor over here when he came over in his four-wheeler. And he chased my brother. That's about all. He didn't chase all the cars on the road, just the ones that he recognized. They come here all the time. And he just a step too slow. So I could take, when I'm babysitting my daughter's dogs, whether it's Pfeiffer the pit bull or it's Siobhan, the American Terrier. I just call her an American because she's kind of a mix of all terriers. We could take them out walking, playing around, chasing rabbits or whatever. I can't let the pit bull off leash because if she sighted something and it ran, she would take off after it. And I would never get her back. But the the terrier, she just goes right around the property, doesn't go out on the road or anything. She's a good dog. She knows the boundaries. But the pit doesn't yet. Even though she's been out walking around, she knows the property. It's just that she's a big terrier and she was bred to hunt. to chase, to dig stuff out. She was bred to boar hunt. Boar and bear, that's what she was for. And then they started using them in bull baiting. And they started, well, if they're that tenacious, then maybe we can use them in dog fighting. And they started breeding them for that. And it's taken a while to get that bred out of them. But those terriers, pit bulls are just large terriers, is all they are. With some bulldog cross and this and that. But they were called a nanny dog way back when. Why? Because they're good with kids, really good with kids. And with any dog, and you have a small child, toddler on down, you need to supervise the dog with the child, of course. You don't just leave them. But that's what pit bulls were, nanny dogs. They were babysitters. Very protective of their humans. Not other humans, their humans. My daughter's pit bull loves me, loves her, loves the people she knows, but anybody else comes in this place, and she's got exceptional hearing. Anybody else comes in this place, and she'll get them in a corner. Guarantee you. She had the plumber back up in the corner when he walked in one day. Didn't know she was here. And I tried to get out there as quick as I could because he has permission just to come in if the door's open, go down the basement, do what he's got to do, and leave. And when he came, I was on the computer, and Pfeiffer was just roaming around the house. She had him in the corner. He had the front door closed, but he was right in the corner, and she was this far away from him with all of her hair raised all the way along her back, and he wasn't moving. He was up on his tiptoes. So, yeah, she's a good dog, but she is real distrusting of strangers, which is what you want. Yeah, I know. Lots of views quick are people that put their food on the fucking internet or fucking pets. I could bring my cat in here and she could sit on my lap and I could do a video. She could walk around on the table. You know, a lot of people do that with their cats. Who is that? Sassy does that. Second Chance, one of them. I think it's Sassy with her cats. And then you got Gremlin with her dogs barking. I'd like to see her dog sometime. Joe Durbin has his German Shepherd. Let's go like this. Let's see what I look like today. All right. Joe Durbin with his German Shepherd. Bibby. And we see her on video all the time. We're on the auction streams. Who else has pets that? Oh, the one guy I watch, Flower Gold Wizard from Wisconsin. When he goes out prospecting and panning, he takes his dog along. What the hell's her name? She looks like a blue heeler and something cross, but she's the boss prospector, and he's got this thing where she sniffs out gold and blah blah blah. It's like hunting mushrooms in the spring. I can smell mushrooms. I got everybody believing I can smell mushrooms. And usually I find them too. Yes, that's so funny. But you got to have shticks like that, you know. And then that attracts people. Pets are good. Food is good. I don't know what else really draws people, but pets are good. It used to be babies and toddlers doing crazy shit. But I see a lot of people getting views on birds. Like I reposted one on my Facebook page. It was guy says he found his spirit bird, and there's a voice off camera that says something, leave that phone alone, and this parrot just goes across the screen and says, "Fuck you, bitch." It's fucking funny as hell, just funny as hell. But those are the kind of videos that get views, not serious videos. You know, I got to go out. I should pan that today, but I got to make a video. I can do it live, but I think I just do a video. I got to pan out. I have 2 half-gram gold bags, pay dirt bags. I don't know where I got them. I'll probably get another couple next month. But I could do a video of me going down to the creek and doing a little panning too. There is gold here, but it's just real small flower gold, glacial gold. Because we're right here. I mean, they find gold in Missouri too, but that's mostly flood gold. And that's glacial gold that every time it floods, it goes downstream. So if they have it there, they have it here. And we here in northern Iowa are just right at the end of, and it might have went just a little bit further, but end of the ice sheets. And as it retreated, a lot of that gold, because of the flooding, went south. So just about every state has some gold, and some have more than others. As you go closer to the gold fields in Canada, Minnesota will have a lot more gold than Iowa has. Southern Canada will have a lot more gold than Minnesota has. Seems like Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota should have gold in that in the Missouri tributaries, but in Wyoming, Montana. But then you're not getting into so much glacial gold when you get out to Idaho, Montana. It'd be more volcanic gold, so bigger stuff. Same thing down south, southwest. Same thing out California because of all the volcanic activity and the plate tectonics. So yeah, I'm learning a lot when it comes to gold. How to pan, how to read a creek, how to read a river, where to look. Flower gold is good. There's a guy here in Iowa, Manus Metal Mining, with Matt, all them M's. And I watch a guy in Australia, Vogus, and I watch one in New Zealand. But it just gives you an idea of how to read rivers, how to read the creeks. And they're going to find big gold nuggets where we're going to find flake gold up here. So $60 in halves a day, and you found 105 40%ers. Wow, that's good. 2 dumps in 1 week. Wow, man. Gigi, that's wonderful. I went to the bank and asked them if I can order rolls or boxes of coins. They said no. You can't. No. I don't have a big bank here. I have a small regional bank. It's an Iowa bank. That's all. There's no national bank behind it or anything. So, if you're going to do a transaction more than $2,000, you have to go inside the bank. You can't do it from the drive-up. If you want more than $2,000 in cash, you have to wait a week because they got to order it. And I think it's from either the Fed in Kansas City or the Fed in Chicago, one or the other. I think it's Kansas City, but Anyway, I've asked them if I could get boxes or rolls of coins, and they just said no. I'll go in and ask again, and I'll see why not. That was just a kind of preliminary feeling them out kind of thing. She said I could not get rolls of pennies at all. I could not get rolls of pennies. But there are also people here who coin roll hunt. So I'm not the only one. And it's a little town of 7,000 people, dude. There ain't that many people here. But still, there are people who coin roll hunt in this community. So what I want to do, that's not a bad idea, JJ. Bribing the tellers. Well, one of the tellers is my actual sister-in-law at the bank where I bank. So she would be my wife's younger sister. So it shouldn't be too hard for me to get stuff, but she won't do anything against our rules and regulations either because she needs her job. So, I guess I could go to other banks because we have a credit union here. We have another bank also in town. But I could go to my bank's next higher branch, which is 45 minutes away. And I go over there for concerts all the time. So, or through there for concerts. So I could just stop. That's where I get my cigars. So I guess I could stop at that bank and say, hey, you got any rolls of 50-cent pieces? You got any quarter rolls, dime rolls I could get? I need about $100 worth. I'm having a yard sale. I could lie, whatever. And I can re-roll them because I got rolls here, roll papers here. 35 ounces this week. Wow, man. Tell you what, when that I was JJ, I was listening online to a YouTube video. Somebody was saying that 40% silver is really worthless because most of the guys who melt really don't want to melt anything less than 80% because it's not worth it to them. But that's right now with silver at this price. What if silver is at $50 or $60? Will it be worth it then? See, I don't know. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. That's what I thought too. It's bullshit, but it's out there. That information's out there. So I got a lot of, I don't say a lot. I have some 40%. I got a lot more than 90% than I got 40%, but even I got a half roll of clad Ikes just to have them. Don't think I'll ever buy any more clad Ikes, or clad American dollars. I will buy clad Canadian because that's all part of my collection, but no other clad coins per se. And the only reason I bought the clad Ikes is because I have a whole bunch of 40% Ikes and commemorative stuff. So need clad to go with it, of course. But yeah, I mean, $2 a piece for a clad Ike. Man, I can, whatever. I'll get my money back on them at least. But I don't know, man. I don't know what else we got to do today. Are we going to need barter? JJ, actually, thinking about it, are you going to need barter? Are things going to get so bad that we're going to be bartering person to person, community to community? Are we going to be doing that? Will we run out of 90% for barter, dimes, quarters, 50-cent pieces, dollars. Will we run out of that 90% stuff to resort to the 40? Or will we, God damn it. I gotta put my foot up. Yeah, I put a leg up. I don't know if things will get that bad here. I'm not entirely sure of that. You know, I prepare for that. That's why I got 90% stuff. That's why I have 2 cases, 3 cases, 4 cases of MREs and other foods. That's why I have other stuff for clean water. That's why I have a lot of pew-pews and freedom seeds. That's why I have triple arms and trail cams and stuff like that. I don't know. Are we going to get to that point? I don't think so. I think before we get to that point, they will do a reset. And that might take care of the economic problems, but that's not going to take care of societal problems. If we get that far, it'll be from societal problems. And by that I mean pitting one group against another, and which they're trying to do and have done a pretty good job of so far. But I don't think the majority of people are falling for it. It's either that or it's going to be the justice system, how corrupt and 2 or 3 tiered it is. That might kick it off. I'm surprised that hasn't happened already. Or it will be from the revelations that Doge gave us. Now, whether Doge cuts any, or whether if we see any of those cuts come to fruition, because I know what I would do, but I don't know. See, there are too many politicians getting rich. So I don't know if any of those cuts will take place, because those cuts have to be voted on by the House and the Senate. And there are too many politicians getting rich off of the grift, off of the graft. So I don't think there will be any meaningful change there. There will be some change. I think you'll see the Federal Department of Education go away, which it should, and the oversight go back to the states, which is where it should be. The same thing with the right to life legislation at a federal level. There's no reason at all that the federal government should stick their nose into that. That's a states' rights issue. But I've said it before, I'll say it again, you know, the communist rules for takeover is you got to infiltrate the education system, which they have. They started at the college level, university college level. and down to smaller colleges, down to high schools, down to middle schools, and now even teaching toddlers stupid shit like that. Then you have to take over the judicial system and everything. You clog the courts with so many stupid cases that you get a backup a mile long, and nothing can. Everything takes so much time that nothing can get accomplished really. And you're seeing that weaponizing the judicial system, basically, weaponizing the education system, and weaponizing the economic system, which has been done. It's done because we're done economically. We can't pay off the debt. There's no way that you can pay off $34 trillion. There's just no way. You could take everything that the American people make, not tax it, take it. You could just take it. And treat the American people like slaves. So American people would be working for free, and you would get a little pittance in food and shelter. That's it. That's all. Everything go to government, and you would still never pay that debt off. Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's better to be ready than to not be. I understand that. But honestly, thinking about it, do you think we're going to make it to that point? There's a possibility. There's always a possibility. Oh, back to the economic system. When you devalue the dollar to the point where gold is actually $3,400 and will go higher because the dollar can shrink more. It can shrink more. Silver will also go higher. All of the hard assets will go higher, especially the stuff that people need. You need food. You need water, clean water to live, and you need shelter. Okay. Those three assets will go much, much higher. Farmland is at a premium. What do you think an acre of farmland in northern Iowa costs right now? When I was a kid, it was about $2,000 an acre. Now, latest sale, over $20,000 an acre. That's just bare ground. That's stuff to plant crop on. And I don't know if you know how big an acre is, but my home place here is 2.9 acres, 3 acres. And it's, what is it? How many yards by how many yards? It's 100 yards by, no, it's not even 100. 75 yards by 100 yards? 100, 110? Something like that. I mean, I can look it up, but hey, Mr. Chubby Hubby, hold up a second. I have to go to here, go to there, and save you. And the next time you make a comment, you should be blue and have a wrench. And I do that for everybody so that you can go to anybody else's channel, everybody else's channel, and subscribe. 35 ounce AG and 40% this week. This week, man. How do you do that? You just go to the bank, say, give me a box of 50% or 50 cents rolls, and you pay for them or what? I don't understand how you do that. You must have a bigger bank than I got because they won't do that for me. I don't think. I'll go in and ask, but I don't think they will. Is that how you do it? Just go in and ask them for a box of 50 percenters or 50-cent coins or 25-cent coins or dimes. Is that how you do that? How many halves though? How many rolls do you get? You get a box, and that's how many? What is that? $1,000 worth or what? You just ask for rolls, okay? So you just ask for the rolls that they have on hand. Box is 500. That's what I thought. Well, I know my bank does not have a box of 50-cent rolls on hand. They would have to order them. Just go in and get 50-cent rolls, as many as they got, pay for them, and go through them, bring them back the next day. You can re-roll them, I guess, or do you even re-roll them? Yes, no, or business account. Well, I'm kind of thinking I could lie to them a couple times and say, hey, I need them for a rendezvous someplace, or I need them for a yard sale or something like that. But then they would say, if you're going, because I know a lot of guys that do junk sales, and they go around and they buy and sell stuff. I think they might have business accounts doing that, but I don't know. Wouldn't be that hard to open up a business account, would it? Yeah, they probably don't have more than $150, but then they would have to order. They would have to order rolls of 50-cent pieces back in to make up for that because they're going to have some on hand. I'm sure they wouldn't give you everything that they have on hand. I'm just sure they wouldn't. And you don't want to take them back to the same bank. Well, I think maybe they would see that little thing happening because in my community there's only 2 banks or 3, and 2 banks and a credit union. So, well, maybe I could take it back to the same bank. I don't know. Let's see what the tellers. I'll ask my sister-in-law and see what she says. They may not mind, if I can search coin rolls and bring them back, because I'm sure they roll them too, but they probably do it by machine. Probably easier for them to do it than me. But they might not like that, so I don't know. I would have to check with her to see, just to be sure. Just to be sure. Oh well, something I can do. That'll be next week, Saturday today. So we got Sunday, Monday. What do we got to do next week? I think next week. I got something going on next week. I don't know what it is for sure. I think I got to take a load of dirt down to my daughter's. So I got to go over and get the dirt, pay for that, take it down. Then we unload it, wheelbarrow it to where it's got to go. That's 2 tons of black dirt we got to wheelbarrow around. And I don't know what else I got going on for sure. I am going to have to figure that out. I got 2 concerts coming up. I got a Head East concert, and who else do I got, man? Where'd my phone go? I got a Head East concert. Come on, turn on. Oh, my phone turned off. What the hell? Looks like maybe I better plug it in, huh? My phone shut off. Well, there's something. No wonder I didn't get up this morning. The goddamn alarm never went off. Do. It says it's at 100%. What the fuck, over? Why is my phone off then? That I don't understand. Let's get this cord out of here. This cord doesn't need to be up here. Fucking bullshit. I got a Head East concert and something else here. I got to figure out what it is. Oh, you talk about slow. Oh, Robert Cray. That's it. Robert Cray Band. Jesus Christ. All right. Robert Cray and Head East yet this summer. I think that's in August, so when is Robert Cray? All right. Back up. Come on, back up, bitch. Oh, Lord. I'm getting to the point where I hate this fucking phone. I really do. I hate it, man. Okay, when is Robert Cray? Open up. Come on. Fucking open up. Shit. Doesn't say. I know Head East is in August, so I don't know when Robert Cray is, but if you guys want to see a great old blues rock guitarist, you'll see Robert Cray Band. Yeah, I know. I'm that old. I'm that old. Pause is streaming? P-A-S. Pause, as in P-O-Z, pause, or P-A-S. And he hit for 50,000 subs. Woo, nice. And 09 VDB. Nice. Mint Mark? Mint Mark, JJ? Is that the hundreds of dollars penny, or is that the hundreds of thousands of dollars penny? Pause, spare time, okay. All right, well, I don't have a whole lot more to say. I don't think the American people are smart enough to actually try to overthrow the government or to try and force the government into doing what it should be doing, or the justice system. I don't think the American people are smart enough. The American people have been dumbed down for 2 or 3 generations now, 3 or 4 generations, and have been taxed, and the dollar has been so devalued that they concentrate more on home, family, food, bills than paying attention to national politics or even state level politics. So I don't think the American people are bright enough anymore. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. A regular PVDB. Okay. But still, that's nice to find. That's nice to find. I was going to watch Block go through pennies again, but I decided against that. So I went to go see Kiwi last night, and we had a little discussion about weapons in New Zealand, and it's just not the same. Can't talk to him about weapons in New Zealand because of the weapons that you can have here. It's completely different, completely separate. It'd be like talking to a guy from Australia, and their laws are even more restrictive than New Zealand. So, where's Jeff? Jeff. I don't see Jeff. Where's Jeff? Jeff. Oh, there's Jeff Rubin. How you doing, buddy? You see my American Veterans Disabled for Life commemorative? I do have another one of these. I am honestly very sure that I do. I think I bought one last year too, but nice coin, ain't it? Real damn nice. Hold up, T-Rep Adventures. I got to do something for you. Hold up. I got to add you as a standard moderator so that you can go to everybody else's channel and subscribe. You are now in, buddy. Make one more comment and you will see. All right, we're going to put that right in there with that and put that in there like that. All right. Then we have this whole bunch of trading cards. Look at that, man. And a couple of nice ones in there, too. Oh, bunches of them, man. Oh, you're waiting for dump. I got to do that. I got to do that next week. I got to go get a load of black dirt for my daughter, a couple tons anyway. And I got a little Valcambi grammar. What else did I get? Oh, I got a new WWP challenge coin. And I will show you my other one. See? I got two of them. And the backs are completely different too. Wow. Wonder if I could. One is painted. The other one is painted, but it's got a thick coat of clear coat on. The other one has just got a spray coat of clear coat. And then I got a 2-ounce maple. Look at the thickness on that bad boy. It's a 2025. And I don't have too many 2025s. No, this is 2021. This is a 2021. Sorry. I saw that Maple Leaf Privy, and that's what I thought. 2025, but that Privy, I think, came into existence in 2021, didn't it? I'm not sure. I'll get it in front of my face, so there. It's a double maple. And I do have some triple maples, but... And you know the... right there, you know, on the coins, right here, the denomination on Canadian coins, I honestly, I believe that Canada, at the mint, when they decide what the denomination is going to be, they sit with a dartboard across the room, and they throw a dart, and wherever it lands is a denomination that they put on the coin. Because I have $100 coins, $20 coins, $10 coins, $5 coins, $1 coins. It's amazing, and I have $5 1 ounce coins, $1 1 ounce coins, $10 1 ounce coins. The Canadian Mint, when it comes to denominations, really are screwed up. And what else did I get? Oh, I had something else here. Where'd it go? Oh, that was another thing I want to talk about. Where'd it go? Where'd that stuff go? Oh, down here. God damn it. The stuff I got from Coin Crew today. You get a whole lot. I showed it. I can unpack this again if you want. It's at 2000 painted eagle, type 1 painted eagle on one side. And you see this, it still has the plastic on. So you just bend that up, bend that down. And you can leave the plastic still on here. And that's what the original owner did. And that came from the Morgan Mint, I think, or whatever the hell it is. Hold up. Yeah, Morgan Mint. One of those companies that advertise in like the VFW magazine and places like that, and charge way too much for just normal stuff. I have a 99 and a 2000 myself that I bought from the Morgan Mint back in the day before I knew better, and it's still got the label on everything, so that's kind of cool. Mine needs a brother, sister, twin, and I'll take another 99 also, just so that one has a twin. But yeah, those coins were way over what they were worth when they were sold. And then what's the other thing I got? Oh, I got a piece of platinum. I got an Eagle, 10th ounce Eagle, MS69, 2004, big deal. It's just a piece of platinum. And then I got a couple pieces of gold. I got a 10th ounce Eagle. And it's going to be, I don't know if it's going to let, there you go. It's, you can see it, but it's upside down, of course, but we'll move it into the center. There you go. Move it back just a tad bit. So we got a 10th ounce of that, and then we got a little 1 gram maple. He probably ain't gonna get that thing. Little 1 gram maple, but that's what we got today. I mean, not anything real special. It was 3 packages from the WWP. No, yes. And then the 1 package from the Coin Crew. But yeah, it wasn't anything real huge, but we have a bunch of packages coming next week. I expect next week. So I wanted to get these shown. I think I'm going to put that in a different bag. I'll put these trading cards. Ooh, all these sport cards in this bag. Oh, yeah, they'll fit perfect. They are some nice cards, man. Tommy Gunn's trading cards. And some of those cards were also donated by other people. Who did he say? He said Stephanie Bitts, Kiko Serves, Robert Caldwell, and Tommy Guns. So there are 4 people donating that bunch of cards, man. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for that. It was very nice. And I think I won that on the. I won something else on the Mega Race, but I don't think that's come yet. So we'll keep those right up here because those are going to my nephew. This is what I'm keeping, or my brother's going to get one. He has a daughter that was active duty Navy, and she committed a self-deletion, and we have he has a memorial set up in his basement by the bar, and I may donate that to him. The clock that I got at the WWP is going to go there. That's going to go in the bar. And I did get this nice little piece of silver I showed you. That's going to go in the bar. A lot of that stuff I buy at the WWP auction, I don't buy for me. I have another plaque coming. I got one plaque. One plaque is for me. I got one plaque for me. I have that in my bedroom now on my I Love Me wall. But one plaque is going, it's the Iwo Jima plaque, or the Iwo Jima coin on that plaque. That one's going to my brother-in-law up in North Dakota, who was a Marine in Vietnam. If my uncle was still alive, my Uncle Frank was also a Marine in between wars, so he was a peacetime Marine. It would have went to him, but he passed a while ago, so. Anyway, I have one uncle left on my mom's side that she has one brother, her youngest brother, and her sister Florence. Those 2 are still alive yet. My mom passed 2 years ago. And Jim, who was a Vietnam vet, Aero vet like me, he was drafted, but he was sent to Germany as a truck driver. They didn't have truck drivers in Vietnam. Fuck no. But he went to Germany as a truck driver. I think he felt relieved he didn't have to go to Vietnam. And then my other uncle, Joe, the one that's still alive, being my mother's youngest brother, Joe did go to Vietnam. He was drafted, and he was a fuel handler. He was a refueler. And I'm not real sure what base he was at. I have to ask him if he was at an air base or an army base or a marine base. I don't know. I have to ask him. I just know he doesn't like to talk a lot about it. I ask him a question or 2 at a time when I talk to him, and he'll answer them and doesn't expound. I know they got mortared a few times, so. No Purple Hearts, no Bronze Stars, no nothing like that in my family. Some of my relatives saw combat, some didn't. I didn't. I got alerted for Desert Storm. Hell, I didn't even get mobbed. It was over so quick. And that was my chance. Our medics did go to northern Iraq Northeast Iraq to handle the who's the peoples up there? God damn it! They want their own independent state in Turkey and Syria and northern Iraq. Can't think right now. And I got a letter today. It was just kind of a couple grains of platinum. That's it. I got like 25 ounces of platinum. I thought that's probably a good number to go with. I think I'm going to get it divisible by 3 because I got 3 daughters. So I'll just make it divisible by 3. I'll get 30 ounces. Each one of them will get 10 ounces. There you go. The gold, I'm going to have to look at. I'm not real sure we're at. We're under 90 ounces. We're under 90 ounces yet. I think I want 90 ounces of gold. I'd like to have more, but my goal is 90 ounces, divisible by 3, 30 ounces a piece. So each one of them get 30 ounces of gold, 10 ounces of platinum, and then the silver will be, my goal is 1,200 ounces there. So everybody will get 450. We'll get 4 ounces of, or 400 ounces of silver. So 400, 30, and 10. I think that's a good legacy there. Probably get more, but those are my goals. So I have to start counting. And I don't count my Canadian collection. Now I have tubes of, I think I got almost a monster box of maples. Almost 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Maybe 2 more tubes to go, something like that. Those I don't count in my collection. The special maples I put aside, or I got them in books or whatever, they don't count. Just regular old tube maples, they go in tubes. The special maples, like the 25th anniversary, 30th anniversary, blah, blah, blah. All the provincial, all of that stuff, all goes into separate, in my separate collection. You know, it was a year ago. I had a doctor at the VA clinic. She was present physically there. She decided to move on. So she went to a bigger hospital someplace. Husband got a job. I don't know why, but she moved on to a different hospital. So I got another doctor. That doctor I saw by Zoom meetings, like I and you are talking, but it was like I could talk to her, she could talk to me, blah, blah, blah. So I had the aide come in, she would do all the tests and, you know, all the preliminary stuff and then set it up. And then I would talk to the doctor. I had her for a year. Then she decided to retire. I don't know. She was an Indian gal. She was an Indian gal. It was hard to understand her. Then I got another doctor, and I've had her for a year. And we talked the Zoom thing. And I now got a letter says, and she was easier to understand, but she was not a white gal. She was an islander. I'm not sure which island, but she was easier to understand. Her English was much better, clear, not better, clear. Anyway, so I get this letter today. You're a primary care provider, Ann Jones, NP, retired from the VA Medical Center May 30th, 2025, and you have a new primary care provider, Amy Diaz, NP, starting June 15th, 2025. Now, Amy Diaz, with the last name of Diaz, I'm assuming she's a second, third generation Mexican immigrant. I'm thinking. And Jones, that was her married name, I can tell you that. Want to make this transition as smooth as possible? You will meet your new provider at your next appointment. No shit. They will have access to all your medical records and treatment plans and will consult with other members of your healthcare team. If you need to schedule an appointment, please call, and I will schedule an appointment because I want more evidence on my left knee and ankle, because that's going to get resubmitted for disability. So anyway, I've had 3 doctors in 3 years. 4 doctors. This will be the 4th one now. So it makes me wonder what's going on in the VA system that all these ladies who are in their 50s are retiring. Makes me wonder. Since I've been going to that VA clinic over there, I haven't had a male doctor at all. I have a male optometrist. I have the ultrasound guys that come are male. The MRI guys are male. And NP is not even a doctor, it's a nurse practitioner. So I haven't had a real doctor since my first one. She was a doctor. The last 3 have been NPs. So the VA is finding it harder and harder to hire doctors, evidently. Where I think it would be easier to hire them with Obamacare on the outside and caps on a lot of their medical stuff. But they don't seem to have enough cap on medical costs. Hot asphalt pulled up to a portable scale. He was running, and they went. And you had hot asphalt, and it's got to stay hot. What a bunch of ass. Anyway, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they check your truck? I don't understand that. See you, JJ. I will get off here shortly and go see where you're at. Hi, Ron Navy. I got to do you also. Hold up a second. All right. I added you as a moderator, a standard moderator. So the next time you will be blue, have a wrench, and you can go to everybody else's channel and subscribe. You go out of town, too much turnover at the VA. Yeah, there is. I mean, there is a lot of turnover at the VA, and I can't understand why. I get one doctor that I like, and she retired or moved, and then I get these other 2, and I didn't see each one of those for a year, and now I got another one. And they're all nurse practitioners, they're not doctors. Usually for anything that I need to go to the hospital for, I make use of the Care in the Community program, and I go to the local doctor and local hospital here. But if it's just normal, getting blood tests, getting hearing tests, getting my eyes or prescription redone every other year, then I go to the VA clinic, have that stuff done there. Yeah, I don't know, Ron. It's why so much turnover at the VA? It's not like it's a bad job or anything. I mean, they're like any other government um, program. They have a 401k, TSP. They have a retirement. They have health care, but it costs them. So it'll be Blue Care, Blue Cross, Blue Shield of whatever state you're in, and then you got to pay your portion of the premiums, which I did for years and years working for the government. Um, and you can retire if you have 30 years of service, civil service, and they count your military time, active military time as part of that civil service. You can buy that time back, which I did. I bought back 6 years. I had 26 years of civil service time. 26 plus 6 is what? 3. 32. They have a rule that says you can retire with 30 years of service at age 56. Now, a lot of people choose to work past that, but you can retire at 56 with 30 years of service. And because I bought back my 6 years, I had 26 years. That was 32 years. I retired at 56. They were going to kick us out at 60 anyway because I was a dual status technician, which meant I had to be in the reserve, active reserve unit to hold that civilian job. Okay, in the VA, it's not like that. So they will kick you out of the reserves at age 60. You're forced to retire at age 60 from the reserves. So I retired from federal civil service at 56. I had 4 years in between until age 60 when my retirement for the reserves, Army Reserves kicked in. And those 4 years were a little tough, but we made it. And I'm glad I retired then instead of waiting until 60. I don't think I could have made it till 60. I really don't. I really do not. I retired from the reserves in 95 with 20 and change. I retired from civil service in 2012. That would have been an extra 17 years of being in the reserves. Nope, wasn't going to happen. My body was shot in 95. So I'm going to have to do something with my back, dude, because it's just so much. I have a wedge-shaped compression fracture on my L1, so it's squished down to nothing in the front. And it looks, it goes from this to this. And then the discs are bulged on either side of that. They didn't pop those discs, but it sure bulged them. And so I have back muscles that try and make up for that now. And as old as I am with the arthritis, T11, T12 are just about fused together. It's just so much arthritis there. So I take a tramadol twice a day. And I take the gabapentin for the neuropathy in this right foot because of the ankle fusion I had done a couple years ago. The VA fused it one time, or they tried, put deck screws in it like that. That didn't work. So this time, she put a plate in my ankle from the side, and then a rod up from the bottom through my heel, through the ankle bone, through the plate, and into my tibia. It ain't going to move now. Yeah, I know. That's what they do. That's keeping the pharmaceutical industry alive and well. Yeah, I mean, well, I guess maybe it's probably about time to go see who else is on. I know that we are not the only ones on, so I don't really want to step on anybody else's toes. That's why I try to look and see who's on before I come up. So, all right, guys, that's what I'm gonna do. I will see you guys next stream, probably next week, and doing some more openings. Probably later in the week, though. I'm not sure. It depends. I'll save packages for a few days until I get too many, and then I'll do another one. All right. We'll see you guys later. Peace out.